Hey everybody, my name is Matt, and in this video I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to pull in your Smartlead analytics right into Google Sheets using the Smartlead API and Google Apps scripts. And you'll actually be able to set this up to have a recurring basis, so you'll have near real-time information in your Google Sheets command center here. So first things first, a couple things we're going to need to do this. First is the Smartlead API endpoints. We're going to need to be able to fetch the client to get their client ID. If you're not working with a client and you're running your own campaigns for yourself, pretty much the same process. And then the next is going to fetch all the campaigns that are mapped to the client. And then lastly, we're going to be fetching the stats per client campaign. Next, we're going to pop over to the Smartlead API documentation. It's going to have all the information that we need to stand this up. And if you're not familiar with APIs, or your first time working with them, APIs like 101, you can kind of think of it as APIs as a waiter, right, in the kitchen. So the first thing, like a post request, is going to be you giving your order to the waiter, who then goes back to the kitchen. And then the next example would be like a get request, when you send over your order to the waiter who went to the kitchen. Now you get a get request. Now the waiter comes back and delivers what you ordered. And of course, there's a delete request too, which is pretty self-explanatory. But for this example, I mean, we're only going to use a couple of get requests. So what I'm going to do is copy this. And then I'm going to open up ChatGPT, and then I'm going to copy and paste this in here. You can code this yourself if you want to. I think for the time purposes of the video, I'm not going to code this in Google Apps Script, and I'm actually going to pause this so I can write a couple prompts in here to kind of get the output that we're looking for. All right, so now that we have the prompt, generate the app script, what we're going to do is copy and paste this, go to Google Sheets, press extensions, then app script, just copy and paste it in here. And for you guys trying to do this on your own, just remove this, because I don't want to share my API key with you guys. Just do it like that, and go into Smartlead, the profile section, and then put your API key right in here, and then that would work for you guys. So we're going to press save, let this run. You might get a pop-up to say to authenticate or authorize your Google account. Just press accept, and then we're going to get a pretty sweet dashboard, and I'll pause it while it's running here. So this is the dashboard that got outputted. You have the sent count, the reply count, all the way through completed leads, in progress, interested, blocked, not started. So it gives you a complete overview about all your campaign stats, and then it also iterates over all the clients that you have that you're working with. So so this is it's a pretty high-level overview of the campaign dashboard, and then what you could do to make it a little bit more real-time. So you can go in here, go to triggers, and then let's add a trigger here. This is the main function, so just go here, run ahead. You can either do it from time-driven, where this can run every hour, so every hour on the hour you can get updated stats, or you do it on from spreadsheet every time you open it, to make the API calls to get this information. And then here's some failure notification settings as well. It'll send you over an email if it didn't run correctly. So again, just a quick overview of everything that we did so far. We went into to get this, we went into Smartlead's APIs. Here are the endpoints that we needed to fetch all clients, and then we needed to fetch all of the campaigns. which is right here. Lists all the campaigns. Need this endpoint, and then we need the analytics. What we did here was the top level analytics right here, this endpoint, and then you feed it into ChatGPT, have it, and I'll share the prompt below here. What you do is copy and paste the endpoint information to here, give it a task, give ChatGPT a goal, and then you'll copy this, go into Google Sheets, go to extensions, app scripts, copy and paste it there, press run. You may have to authenticate, you may not, which is no big deal. Just press accept, it'll run. Then you get this output. And if there's any errors or anything specific that you would want to see, like to extend this Google Sheet even further, you can get the, how many leads is equal to get a positive reply, how many sends is equal to get a positive reply, get your reply rate for like a percentage or things like that. But yeah, this is pretty high level dashboard just to keep everything in front of you as you're moving forward. So if you have any questions, just shoot me over a message over Twitter or shoot me over an email.